Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hockey Night in Windsor on the Valley Maple Leafs webcast here at the John Parrish Jr. rink in Windsor. Tonight's contest, the Maple Leafs are going to have their hands full against the two-time defending Atlantic champions and the three-time defending Nova Scotia champion, the Antigonish Junior Bulldogs. The Maple Leafs are 0-6 to start the season. The Bulldogs are 5-1. The Bulldogs' penalty killing and power play have been working exceptionally well. The Leafs need a little bit of work on both. And the Bulldogs also have three players tied for the top scoring lead in Zachary Lorette, Tully Grant, and Venel Campbell. And you got to watch number 7 for Antigonish tonight, Venel Campbell, because he is a smooth player out there and can carry the puck. He did wonders in the final, in the provincial final against South Shore last year. Meanwhile, for your Leafs, Jacob Gerhardt had a good game in Brookfield last Saturday afternoon, despite the Maple Leafs losing 6-4, but Gerhardt picked up 3 assists. So we'll have to see. The Maple Leafs and Antigonish, don't say an upset is not impossible, because last year, and we know the season the Maple Leafs had, they went down to Antigonish and lost 6-5 with 1 second to go in the game. So anything's a possibility, but we're underway here at the John Parrish Jr. Arena. And the Bulldogs go in close there early. They pick it up behind their own net. The Bulldogs then grab a hold of it. And it's shot and covered up there. And that's 29 in nets for the Maple Leafs tonight. Jaden Croft. So Croft is going to get the start for the Maple Leafs. Jackson Murphy's been seeing some duty along with Graydon Bull, but Jaden Croft gets the start tonight. There's the Maple Leafs. Number 6, Nick Fitterdo. He had it there behind the net for a minute. The Bulldogs, their number 4, Jake Pierce. But the Maple Leafs break out. They try to get in on a 2-on-2, but no success there. Owen Forsyth, who's been playing very well for the Bulldogs. He starts out. He headed up to Fleming for the Bulldogs, but he's knocked off the puck there as it comes into the Maple Leafs territory for a few short moments, but then it's knocked back in again, and the Leafs pick it up behind their own net. The Leafs coming up. The pass is shot too far ahead of Gerhardt. It's back to number 5, Jack McDonald for the Bulldogs. McDonald starts out with it. Oh, he goes off the stick, and there's McDermott for the Leafs. He had it for a minute, but he couldn't get a shot away. Here's Tully Grant coming down for the Bulldogs, but he can't hang on to it and can't get his pass across properly. There's the Bulldogs again. And here come the Leafs. The Bulldogs couldn't control it. McDermott going in. There's McDermott. He shoots. Oh, nice save there. And the Maple Leafs still controlling the play. But they lose it to the Bulldogs there. But it's going to come back to the point. We'll see what the Maple Leafs can do with it. They get it behind the Bulldogs' net. And the Leafs have it again. That's McDermott. McDermott to McKenzie. McKenzie lets a shot go. And the Bulldogs forced to cover up there. So early in this contest, we have a scoreless draw between the Maple Leafs and the Antigonish Junior Bulldogs. A quirk in the schedule this year, because Antigonish and Escasoni will come to Windsor, while Windsor will go to Port Hawkesbury, Membertou, and Pictou. And that way it's to reduce traveling. Next year it'll be the exact opposite, where it's Pictou, Membertou, and Port Hawkesbury will come to Windsor, and Windsor will, or Valley I should say, will travel to Escasoni and Antigonish. Kind of a unique way to cut down on some travel costs, but still keep a full slate of teams coming in and out of arenas across Nova Scotia. The play is blowing dead again. Face-off is going to be to the right of Bulldogs goaltender, and he's a darn good one. And I believe that's Adam Tkachuk in nets there tonight for the Bulldogs. It is number 1. The Bulldogs have it there, 23. Logan McGraw. McGraw starts out, and he goes into the Maple Leafs end. They scrap for it along the boards. Maple Leafs tried to grab it there, but they're knocked off the puck. There's Sampson, number 15, for the Bulldogs. But the Leafs, can't control it. They tried to hang on to it, but they couldn't. And they fight for it along the boards. Bulldogs knob it back in. The shot goes wide of the net. And they're scrapping for it again along the boards. That's McDonald and Goodwin. And it goes back down into Antigonish territory, where the Bulldogs start out with it again. And the play's blowing dead. Yeah, the Maple Leafs have played some good hockey at times this year. And my goodness gracious, last Friday night here, it really looked for a little while that they were going to come back and maybe recover. And after they trailed the East Hants 5-2 at one point, they tied the game at 5, then they tied the game at 6, but then the wheels fell off the wagon with about 8 minutes to go in the game, and they lost it 9-6. And then at Brookfield Saturday afternoon, same thing for the Leafs again. They were in it, tied right into the third period, but the wheels fell off again in the third period, and they lost it 6-4. But the Leafs have come out strong here tonight. McCarthy taking the puck. He knocks it in. But the key thing, if the Maple Leafs have to keep playing the way they're playing now the entire game, and that's been the most difficult part of the season. That's Jake Kerouac for the Maple Leafs, and they wrestle for it along the boards. Cody Hebb has it for the Bulldogs. Back to the point. The Bulldogs shoot it in, and Croft covers up. 0-0. With 5 minutes having been played here in the opening period between the Antigonish Junior Bulldogs and the Valley Maple Leafs. The Leafs did score 10 goals last weekend, so that was certainly a good sign. The only problem is they gave up 15. So we'll see what happens. Here's number 9 for the Leafs. He goes in, lets a shot go. Pad save there by Tkachuk. And here comes 27 for the Bulldogs. They go in, they take a shot, but Croft is there. And the Maple Leafs clear it out. But they can't get control of it. Bulldogs trying to form up to break out, but it's stolen away there by McDermott. McDermott had it for a split second, but Chase Sawhow has it. He brings it in over the Maple Leafs blue line. Chase Saw, and McDermott breaks out with it again. He goes down there with Jacob Gerhardt. Gerhardt has it. And they fight for it in behind the net. That's number 10 for the Leafs, Wilson Davison. And 27 for the Bulldogs goes in. McDonald for the Bulldogs. Shot, but it's kicked off there by number 14 for the Leafs, McAmer. McAmer picks it up again for the Leafs. He plays it up along the boards. And they fight for it as it approaches the Leafs blue line. But there's Caden Kerouac with it. He gets it over to McDermott. McDermott shoots it all the way back in where McAmer has it almost behind the Leafs net. There's Gerhardt with it for a split second. He lost it to Lorette. Lorette passes it, and the Bulldogs go in. And it stays to number 4, Jake Prince for the Bulldogs. Oh! It comes right out, and number 11, Tully Grant, puts it in for the Antigonish Junior Bulldogs. And that is Grant's 4th goal of the season to go along with 7 assists. And Tully Grant, wide open net as the puck bounced off the boards. Similar to a couple of goals that I saw by Cole Caulfield in the opening stages of the NHL season by the Montreal Canadiens. And those are tricky. Nice save, but it can back off the boards, and Jaden Croft never stood a chance. But obviously there should have been somebody there protecting to keep Grant from being there alone to put the puck in the net, but not the case. So the Bulldogs take a 1-0 lead with 12:36 to play here in the opening period. Faceoff moves down to the Bulldogs in. To the left of Tkachuk. Kurlock has it at the point. That's Jake. We'll see if the Maple Leafs can try and tie this up quickly here. They battle for it along the boards. There's Kurlock. No, Kurlock loses it to Lorette. Lorette goes down. He shoots it, and it goes wide of the net. Croft can't even get a hold of it. But the Leafs pick it up again. But no, the Bulldogs have it, but the Leafs have it again. Goodwin going down. He shoots it quite a bit wide. That's Vitito, who kept the puck in. The assist going to Zachary Lorette and number 20, Owen Fleming. So Lorette and Tully Grant are tied for the league lead in scoring now, both with their 11th points of the season. There's the Leafs working on their own blue line with it. Over to Eichel. Eichel feeds it up to 91 Banks, and it goes in behind the Bulldogs net. Here comes 23. Logan McGraw. McGraw goes in. He can't do a lot with it. McGraw has it again. Out to McDonald on the point for Antigonish. They keep it in barely on the Leafs blue line. And there's 91 for the Leafs. Banks. Almost a giveaway, not quite. Bulldogs start out with it again. They move it up, try to get it up to 26, who is Will Normandeau, but Normandeau couldn't handle the puck, and they call for an intentional icing, so it goes all the way back down into the Bulldogs' end. The Bulldogs, the Maple Leafs fight for it. There's Levy. Lachlan Levy has it for the Leafs. Gets it over to McIntyre. Lachlan Levy has it again. He tries to twist around with it. Up to Rich, number 9 for the Leafs, and then number 11 plays battle around center ice. Bulldogs shoot up, but the Leafs blocked it once, but here comes Murray. Murray for the Bulldogs going in on to the face-off circle, but he can't go any further with it. But Burkovi takes it away for the Bulldogs. And here comes Antigonish once again. Antigonish shoots it into the Valley Maple Leafs territory. Andrew Murray for the Bulldogs. But the Leafs gain control of it as they come out near their blue line. The Leafs clear it over to Owen McDermott. And McDermott had it for a minute, but that's 12 for the Bulldogs. Max Baldwin. And Baldwin had it for a second. Club's sort of dilly-dallying with the puck right now, not being able to hang on to it for any length of time. There's Vidido with it behind the Leafs net. He gets it over to McDermott. McDermott gets it up to Davison, but no luck. Looks like Davison's going to pick it up again, and he clears it in. But the Leafs decide to go for a line change here. And 27 starts out with it. The Bulldogs, he's doing a lot of moves, but he can't get in near the net after making about 3 moves. There's the Bulldogs ready and close, but Croft makes the save. Nice save by Jaden Croft. 27 has it again for the Bulldogs. Trying to find a place where he can dump it over for a shot. And 10 is controlling it for the Brody McPherson for the Bulldogs. McPherson gets it over to Jack McDonald. But Croft makes the save. And we have another face-off. 7:46 to play here in the opening period tonight. Nova Scotia Junior Hockey League action between the Antigonish Junior Bulldogs and the Valley Maple Leafs. There's the Leafs with it behind their net. They clear it out. Up over the red line, over the blue line, but not quite all the way in for an icing, so the Leafs get a chance to battle for it for a second, but they don't have much luck with it. The Bulldogs start out again. Owen Forsyth had it, but the Leafs pick it up. Like I said, kind of choppy play. No team is able to maintain control of the puck for any lengthy period of time. And the face-off is going to come back down into the Leafs territory. The Rats going to take the face-off for the Bulldogs against 22 for the Leafs. Aiden Fisher. There's McLeod. He knocked it along the boards, but it's picked up there by McDonald for the Bulldogs, and he clears it in. But Caden Curlock is there, trying to clear it away. It goes back on a Bulldog stick. Over to McDonald on the point. McDonald lets a shot go, and McGraw tries to tip it in, but the tip goes wide of the net. And the Bulldogs fight for it, but Croft covers up to the side. The Valley Maple Leafs would certainly like to thank the following major sponsors: Leanne Miles, Centum Home Lenders, Bryson Developments, Valley Auto, Kings Honda Kentville, M&M Sheet Metal, and Boyd's Auto Sales. The Leafs will be back in action next Friday night here against the Brookfield Elks, 7:30 here at the John Paris Jr. Rink in Windsor. But we've still got 6 minutes left in the opening period tonight. Antigonish and Windsor. The Leafs pick up a break. 91. Justin Banks, he had it for a split second, but the Bulldogs take it again. They start the rush down the ice. There's a bump. Caden Curlock takes out number 28 for the Bulldogs. Now the Leafs have it again. They start down. but they can't maintain control once they reach the Bulldogs' blue line. And the Bulldogs come back. Here comes Fleming. Fleming trying to get around a couple of players. To no avail. 44 of the Leafs. Brady McKenzie. And it's shot down, not quite enough for icing, but there's the shot. Croft makes the save, and it gives up the rebound. The Leafs have it again. They move it in behind the Antigonish net. That's Rich going for it. The Bulldogs are positioned quite well when the puck comes loose. There's Burkovi. Burkovi has it, but Fleming picks it up now. Fleming going to try to get the puck down. Fleming move it in over the Leafs blue line. He shoots it, but that was called offside, I think. I'm not sure. I believe it was, yes. 4:25 to play here in the opening period. Antigonish out shooting the Valley 7-6 in this period, and they have a 1-0 lead on the goal by Tully Grant. Oh, dangerous play there by Jake Kurlock. Took it right out in front of his own net, but McDermott has it now in the Bulldogs' territory. He gets it up to 16. Andrew Murray. Here comes Jake Kurlock again. He gets a shot away. Leafs trying to maintain control, but can't. Here comes McDonald, number 9 for the Bulldogs, trying to beat out Vidido, but he can't do it as Vidido takes him into the boards. Back to 27 for the Bulldogs. Goes in. Oh, Croft, nice save. As number 19 for the Bulldogs, Daniel Cheshaw was there, and the Bulldogs score. After the save by Croft on Cheshaw, another rebound come out, and the Bulldogs rammed that one home. And it's 2-0. The goal going to number 10, Brody McPherson. So the Bulldogs go up 2-0 here. The Leafs in a very familiar position from last week's game. Here goes McEmer. Nice little rush in there. He carries it into the Bulldogs area. Right out in front of the net. Oh! Close, but no cigar. Or maybe now, did that finally go in? Yes, it did. They were beating and thrashing away for it there. But Croft couldn't get control of it. And the goal goes to number 10, Brody McPherson, his second in a row. And he puts the Bulldogs up 3-0 with 2:21 to go. Banks and Jake Prince collide. So Jaden Croft battling a few rebounds here tonight. He's made some initial saves. But 3-0 Maple Leafs over the Bulldogs. Or 3-0 Bulldogs over the Maple Leafs. What I said first would have been nice, but definitely not the case here in the early going. There's the shot from the point, and Croft makes the save there. Zachary Lorette going to take the face-off here against Banks for the Leafs. The Bulldogs keep it in. They clear it in, but Caden Kurlock shoots it out all the way down the ice. But no icing is called here. And 20's knocked off. Nice check there by Caden Kurlock. As 20 is knocked off the puck there. Owen Fleming. Now, is Caden Kurlock going to draw an interference penalty, I believe? Or not? No? I guess it goes back because when the referee goes back, he's just making sure about the player changes. It kind of fools you when they skate right up to the penalty box sometimes. It didn't look like an interference, but then again, sometimes penalties don't really look like ones, and they are. So I apologize for thinking that might have been an interference call. But there's the Bulldogs back in their own territory. We're approaching 1 minute to play here, or 1 minute left in the opening period, and we've reached that mark. There's a shot back to the point, but to no avail. Vitito has it for the Leafs. Vitito had it, but he couldn't control it after clearing it up. The Leafs couldn't get control of it. 23 for the Bulldogs. Logan McGraw goes in after it. He gets it back to the point to number 6, Ray McKinnon. And Jarrett Croft forced to make one save. And then the second shot from the point by McKinnon goes about 15 feet over the net. There's McKinnon moving in for the Bulldogs. McKinnon trying to get a shot away to no avail. They battle for it along the, almost behind the Bulldogs or the Leafs net. And that's Brady McKenzie. And that's the end of the period, with the Antigonish Bulldogs leading the Valley Maple Leafs 3-0 after one period. You're watching Hockey Night in Windsor here on the Valley Maple Leafs webcast. Antigonish outshot the Valley Maple Leafs 10-7 in the opening period, and they lead 3-0. We'll be back to begin the second period just in a matter of about 10 to 12 minutes. Welcome back to the second period here of Hockey Night in Windsor on the Valley Maple Leafs webcast. You're watching the Antigonish Junior Bulldogs, two-time defending Atlantic champions and three-time defending provincial champions against the Valley Maple Leafs tonight. The Bulldogs have a 3-0 lead after one period, and they outshot the Leafs 10-7 in that opening period. The Bulldogs scored 3 goals. Brody McPherson had 2, and Tully Grant had 1. So that was the scoring in the first period. And as I said, the shots on goal were 10-7. Checking the out-of-town scoreboard here. East Hants at 6-0-0. They're trailing Brookfield right now 2-1 in the first period. Sackville, a very rare Friday night game down there, but they are leading the Pictou County Scotians 2-1 in the first period. And in Shearwater, it's the Capstone Colts 1 and the Eskasoni Junior Eagles no score. We're back here with play in the second period. The Bulldogs go in. Maple Leafs start out with it. They get it across to Lachlan Levy. Levy moving in. He can't do anything with it. Maple Leafs trying to keep control of it here. Trying to get it back to Caden Kurlock on the point. Kurlock gets the shot. Just barely on net. And that's the Bulldogs coming back up with it. Owen Fleming. Or I should say Brody McPherson. Plays kind of choppy here to begin the second period. And the Bulldogs steal it away. But to no avail, they can't get a shot on net. And here comes 27 for the Leafs. Aiden McLeod. Caden Kurlock has it again. He dumps it in. And Aiden McLeod going after it. But to no avail. Bulldogs clear it down. And it's going to be an icing there. And the faceoff coming back down into the Bulldog end. The Valley Maple Leafs would like to thank the following sponsors: Design Point Engineering and Survey Limited, Halifax Folding Cartons, OK Tire Windsor, Gary and Denise Josie, Melissa Sheehy-Richard, the MLA for Hants West, and Cody Blois, the MP for Kings Hants. The Maple Leafs' next home game will be next Friday night, 7:30 here against the Brookfield Elks. Here come the Leafs over the Antigonish blue line. Out to Vitito. Vitito takes a shot on net. And Tkachuk makes the save for the Bulldogs. We'll see what the Maple Leafs can do here. We can always hope that something might change here. It did in the second period last week. So you say one never knows. But right now they're in a hole, a big hole, 3-0 to the Antigonish Junior Bulldogs. As they still seek their first win of the season. There's Vitito with it. Vitito has it. He gets it out to McLeod for the Maple Leafs, but McLeod can't maintain control. McGrath picks it up for the Bulldogs. He tried to clear it in, but to no avail. There's Kurlock. And Vitito. Vitito has it again for the Maple Leafs. And the Maple Leafs break out. Henderson. Recent pickup for the Maple Leafs. Here come the Bulldogs, 3-on-2. 4-on-2, actually. They shoot. Blocker save there by Croft. And the whistle goes. The Maple Leafs need a couple of real sharpshooters. If they could find them somewhere, it would really improve this team. And someone that can really hit along the boards, and I mean hit, that would be another vast improvement for this Maple Leaf team. But no doubt, management are already looking into that, and they're doing their utmost in finding what's available out there on the market. It's like the NHL, AHL, or wherever you look. Major junior hockey. You have some teams that are rebuilding, and the Maple Leafs just seem to be in that stage right now, as hard as they try. There's a steal there. Davison takes the shot, but Tkachuk makes the save for Antigonish. There's a hit along the boards that Banks gave. Banks has it, but he's tied up for 27. He tried to get it across to Fitch, number 9 for the Maple Leafs, but to no avail before Tatch come out and made the save. Antigonish is not running away with shots on net as they're only out shooting the Leafs 12-10 here, but they have managed to score 3 times. Wilson Davison in there with the puck for a minute. 27 for the Bulldogs. He takes it in, gets it back to the point. The shot goes, but it doesn't make it to Jaden Croft, and that's for the Maple Leafs. (27) McKinnon had it. He's looking to get it up to, but he gave it away to McKenzie. McKenzie over to Davison, but Davison can't get the shot away like he wanted to. But there goes number 9 for the Leafs, Jasper Fitch. Fitch, tried to get out of the point. That's McDermott now with it. McDermott, he tried to get it to Kurlock, but gave it away, and 19 for the Bulldogs goes in, but he can't get a shot away. And the puck is cleared out again. Fleming picks it up for the Bulldogs. Leafs have it behind their own net. That's Vidido. Vidido tried to get it way up to McDermott at the Bulldogs' blue line, but it ended up icing it. The Egg Farmers of Nova Scotia are sponsoring the Player of the Week in both divisions, as well as the entire Player of the Month for the entire league. The Player of the Week this week for the Sid Rowe division was Andrew Burke of the Eskasoni Junior Eagles, who was extra sharp in nets. And the Player of the Week in the Fred Fox division was Andrew Millette, who scored a big overtime goal for the Blazers. And they both were awarded 24 eggs from the Egg Farmers of Nova Scotia. And the Nova Scotia Junior Hockey League would like to thank the Egg Farmers of Nova Scotia for their generous contribution to our league this year. There's Fleming with it at the Bulldogs' blue line, or at least blue line. Fleming still has it. He's moving around with it. He takes a shot. Croft makes the save. Might be the first penalty of the game coming up And it looks like the Bulldogs are going to get it with 13:33 to play here in the second period. And it's going to go to Forsyth, Owen Forsyth. Looks like an interference penalty. So the Leafs are going to be up 5-on-4 here, and their power play. They're going to have McLeod, McKenzie, Goodwin, Eichel, and the Bulldogs quickly clear it out. Antigonish very effective on their penalty killing this year. There's the Maple Leafs coming in. The Bulldogs have killed off 87% of their penalties, while the Maple Leafs have scored 3% of the time on the power play. There's a shot, but high for McLeod of the Leafs. There's Forsyth for the Bulldogs. He clears it up to Sampson. Sampson going in, shoots, scores, shorthanded. And the Antigonish Bulldogs score shorthanded here to go up 4-0. I believe that was Luke Sampson. It was. Luke Sampson, breakaway on shorthanded, and that's the last thing the Leafs needed. And it's 4-0 Antigonish. The Leafs still have 1 minute left in the power play. And here comes another breakaway. Number 19 for the Bulldogs. Going down, but he loses control of the puck at the last minute. That was Daniel Chasaw. Maple Leafs coming in. Here's Gerhardt coming in for the Leafs. He can't really do too much with it. Gets it back to the point. Caden Kerlock shoots it, but it goes over the net. There's McKenzie with it. McKenzie. Kerlock has it. He lets a shot go. Pad save there by a touch. TKACZ. I think it's Tachuk or Tax. I'm not sure how that name is pronounced, but he's one of the top goaltenders in the league. Him and that Connor Brace, and along with Marcus, I believe it's Pettipaw or Boudreau with the East Hants Penguins. And Andrew Burke, who I said was chosen the player of the week in the Sid Rowe division, he had 2 really good games last week for the Eagles in a win and a loss. Excuse me. Here come the Bulldogs again, number 11, Tully Grant. Grant going down, shoots it wide. And we have 11-12 remaining here in the second period. 4-0 Antigonish. They're out shooting the Leafs 13-12. Unlike last Friday night's game, when with both East Hants and the Valley having all kinds of shots, but tonight quite a bit more defensive and quite a bit more, I guess you would call it, tight checking in a way. There's 21 for the Leafs getting a chance. There's a shot goes, but it goes high in the net after going off the pad of the Antigonish goaltender. That was Nick Oikel that had the chance for the Maple Leafs. McKenzie. They go in along the boards. And Jaden Groff forced to cover up there. And we played almost half the second period. And the Bulldogs on top here 4-0. We'll see what the Leafs might be able to do here in the final 30 minutes of this game. Oh, there's a giveaway. Shoots. Oh, nice save there by Tkachuk in the Antigonish nets. Off number 12 of the Leafs, Cody Hebb. Leafs going in with it. One Leaf player hauled down, and the Bulldogs break out with it again. That's Forsyth up over the Leafs blue line. He gets it back to Lorette. Lorette can't do anything with it, but he still has control of it. Lorette going to take a shot here at Marsh. Or Croft, I should say. And no luck. But Davison going in with the puck here now. Behind the Antigonish net. There's Davison with it. Oh, right out in front. Oh, what a save. What a save. I believe that was McDermott that no, that was for the Leafs. That was Cody Hebb that had the excellent chance all alone in front of the net, but Tkachuk made the nice save. Here come the Bulldogs. Normando going in. And the play is whistled down. Play whistled down. 8:37 to go now here in the second period. Antigonish Bulldogs with that shorthanded marker here in the second period. They're leading 4-0. Leafs still looking for their first goal. That's Henderson. Wrestling up with Fleming for a short second. And the Bulldogs have it. Fleming, he tried to get it up to McDonald, but to no avail. But Jack Prince has it, and he gets a soft shot away where Croft covers up. There's a shot. No, Croft got it with his stick and kept it out. Here comes Lachlan Levy. Levy gets it across to McDermott. Levy goes in. Oh, nice scoring chance there But Levy can't connect. There's McDermott. McDermott a chance. Another big hit along the boards. Fans cheering that. Oh! Lachlan Levy. Behind the net to McDermott. There's Vitito keeping it in. Some action here that fans haven't seen so far tonight. There's Lachlan Levy. And there's a penalty coming up to Antigonish as Levy is taken out of the play. That was kind of a cheap shot, really. No need for that, as he took the stick right up around the neck. Kurlock coming in to have a last-minute save, but that's not going to do anything if he ends up in the penalty box too. But that's 2 for the Antigonish. Zachary Stewart going to the penalty box. So the Leafs will be on the power play here with 7:19 to go in the second period. Here's the face-off. Leafs keeping it in. They're on the power play now. McLeod has it. He gets it in, but it's back to him on the point. Kurlock has it. Caden Kurlock gets it across to McDermott. And that's 24, McCarthy. And the Bulldogs clear it away down the ice. Goodwin. He's been out there some, but we haven't seen too much from him tonight. Usually he plays a bit of a steadier game for the Leafs. And there, Croft almost lost it right in front of the net. Here come the Leafs. 21. Nick Eichel. Eichel had it. Now he's tied up along the boards. But the Bulldogs break out one-on-one. 27. He has it. Tried to get it across to Tully Grant, but to no avail. And the Leafs pick it up, and they start out over their own blue line. That's McKenzie coming down, but McKenzie loses it. But back to Goodwin. Goodwin had it, but to no avail. The Bulldogs come back with it again. That's 27, who's playing a very effective game out there tonight for the Bulldogs. He's seen a lot of ice time. Goodwin, he keeps it in, but to no avail. McKenzie for the Leafs, over to Goodwin. Goodwin being backed deep into his own territory, and then he loses the puck to the Antigonish players. There it goes. And is that not a shorthanded goal, but the Leafs go up 5-0. I don't know if that was Goodwin that lost the puck there. We're going to take another look at it here. And, yeah, it was number... I believe number 19, but he lost the puck, and 2-on-0 there for the Bulldogs. We'll see who got that goal here. The Bulldogs go up 5-0. And the Zachary Lorette's going in the penalty box. So the power play really hasn't been working for the Leafs tonight. But that's 17. Zachary Lorette, who will be taking the penalty here. They haven't announced the Antigonish goal here, the 5th one of the game. The Leafs have taken a timeout. Hear a little bit of restlessness in the stands here from fans. So the Maple Leafs coach decided to take a timeout. We have 4:50 to play here in the second period. The Bulldogs in front 5-0, and as hard as this is to believe, the Maple Leafs are out shooting the Bulldogs 18-15. Maple Leafs have given up some costly rebounds and also a shorthanded goal. They're battling forward along the boards. There's Kurlock. He's going to get a shot. He does, but it goes off the glove and over the net. Daniel Chasson gets it for the Bulldogs. He's playing a strong game for the Bulldogs tonight, too. So he is the Bulldogs' 5th scorer of the night. And the Reds' penalty is for high sticking. The Leafs, Caden Kurlock, he tried to get it over, but it was picked up there by 23 of the Bulldogs, Logan McGraw. Caden Kurlock with it again. He tries to pass it up to center ice to McLeod, but to no avail. Croft comes up. He shoots it up to McLeod. There's Kurlock. And then the Leafs pick it up again. Henderson for the Leafs. Back to Davison. McLeod had it. He got it back to Davison. Davison controlling it. Over to Kurlock. Davison going in, shoots it. Another shot. But not difficult chances. There's Kurlock with a shot. Maple Leafs take another shot. About 4 in a row there. And there's 13 seconds left of their power play. But none were quality scoring chances, but they did keep firing the puck at the Antigonish goaltender. 3:03 to play here in the second period. There's McDermott, or McKenzie, I should say. McKenzie. It comes out to McDermott. McDermott to Davison. Or I should say to Gerhardt. Gerhardt had it. He had a shot there. And the puck goes all the way down into the Maple Leafs territory. The Bulldogs' penalty is over. The Valley Maple Leafs would like to thank the following major sponsors: Leanne Miles, Centum Home Lenders, Bryson Developments, Valley Auto, the Design Point Engineering and Survey Limited, Halifax Folding Cartons, OK Tire Windsor, Gary and Denise Josie, and Melissa Sheehy Richard, MLA for Hants West. A big thank you to these sponsors who make junior hockey a going concern here in Windsor, despite the Maple Leafs' recent struggles in the last couple of years. Banks is going to take the face-off here for the Maple Leafs. The Bulldogs coming down, but can't get the puck on net. Maple Leafs pick it up behind their own net, and they try to start out. And they do, but can't get it to anyone. That's McCarthy for the Leafs. He tried to get a chance at it. The Bulldogs have it again. 18, Zachary Lorette. Or I should say that's Matthew Berkovi. Goodwin has it for the Leafs. He gets it over to the far side. We're in the last minute to play here in the second period. And Caden Curlock comes over and keeps the puck from going into the Bulldogs or the Maple Leafs end. Goodwin following Stewart quite closely for the Bulldogs. Fitch is also there. McEmer had it, knocked it down with a skate. McEmer takes a hit at number 10. Brody McPherson, who scored 2 goals for the Bulldogs. And we've got a penalty coming up here. You see, there's one. Maybe I missed it there, but that just looked like a good hit into the boards that Noah McEmer had there for the Leafs. And he ends up with a 2-minute penalty. So the Bulldogs will be on the power play for 1:52 to start the second or the third period. And that's going to be the end of the first period. Or you should say the second period. Excuse me. And at the end of the second period here at the John Paris Jr. Rink on Hockey Night in Windsor, the Antigonish Junior Bulldogs are leading the Valley Maple Leafs 5-0. After the second period. Now in that period, despite everything that transpired, the Leafs outshot the Bulldogs 13-6. One stretch they had 4 shots in a row. While they were on the power play, McEmer's penalty there for the Leafs was their first of the night. But we'll take a break here at the end of 2 periods at the John Paris Jr. Arena in Windsor. You're watching Nova Scotia Junior Hockey, the Antigonish Junior Bulldogs, and the Valley Maple Leafs on the Valley Maple Leafs webcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third period of Hockey Night here in Windsor at the Jean Paris Junior Arena. You're watching the Valley Maple Leafs webcast, where the Maple Leafs are playing the two-time defending Atlantic champions, the Antigonish Junior Bulldogs, here tonight. Not so much luck for the Maple. Not so much luck for the Maple Leafs. They're trailing 5-0. And the Bulldogs will have the power play for 1:51 as the Maple Leafs took their first penalty of the game late in the second period. But strangely enough, the Maple Leafs still outshot the Bulldogs in that second period by a count of 13-6. And they have a 20-16 shots advantage here going into the third period. There's McCarthy keeping an eye on number 4 for the Bulldogs, Jake Prince. And McCarthy's got it down. He's streaking down the side. McIntyre, I still don't see that. McIntyre, they head into the boards and he gets 2 minutes for holding, but anyway, that's the way it goes. There's the Bulldogs controlling play in the Leafs' end. Jake Prince with it. Prince had a shot and the Leafs do clear it out. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here. The East Hants Penguins exploded for 5 goals in the second period and are currently leading in the latter stages of the second 6-2 over the Brookfield Elks. If East Hants can win that, that will be their 7th consecutive win to start the season. Sackville still leading Pictou 2-1 in the late stages of the second, while the Capstone Colts are on top of the Eskasoni Junior Eagles 3-0 at CFB Shearwater. The Leafs with it. Jake Kurlock, he has it. He gets it across in his own end here. He picks it up again. He gets it up to McLeod. And McLeod dumps it in. And 6 for the Bulldogs. Ray McKinnon. Jake Kurlock shoots it out to center ice where Tully Grant picks it up. 17 shoots it for the Bulldogs, but Croft tips it off his glove and it goes over the net. McKinnon has it for the Bulldogs, but another penalty coming up here. Is that going to be a slashing penalty or not? Tully Grant going in the penalty box here, with 2 minutes and 5 seconds having been played here in the second period. It looks like it's a 2-minute slashing penalty. Grant is tied for the league lead in scoring, so that'll be a breath of fresh air to keep him off the ice for 2 minutes for the Maple Leafs. He scored the first goal of the night here tonight. And Jaden Croft clears it up along the Leafs board. Bulldogs trying to keep it in, and they do. They shoot it back into the Maple Leafs end. And the Bulldogs have one shorthanded goal here tonight. The Leafs' most effective power play was their last one tonight. They had a flurry of 4 consecutive shots on goal, but no luck. There's Caden Kurlock keeping it in for a minute, but no, it's cleared out. Caden Kurlock goes back to McDermott. McDermott has it over to Kurlock. There's Kurlock with it. But they can't keep the Bulldogs from having it. Normando going in. Normando takes a shot. Croft comes up with a save. And the Maple Leafs try to start out with it, and they do. Over to Davison. Davison coming in here. And it goes. Oh, and it's right in front of the Bulldogs' back net. But Tkachuk keeps a hold of it and keeps it from entering the net. So it remains 5-0 Antigonish. The Leafs have 48 seconds to go in this power play. Don't forget, next Friday night, the Brookfield Elks will be in for a 7:30 start against the Leafs. Here come the Bulldogs again. 26. He takes a shot, but it just goes wide of Croft. And the Leafs start out with it again. There's McDermott, or McLeod, I should say. McLeod had it. Coming back to number 15, I should say, Caden Kurlock. Caden Kurlock moving up with it. Comes up over the center ice. He moves into the Bulldogs' end of the rink, but it doesn't stay there very long. And the penalty has now expired. Two Bulldogs miss on that. And here comes Davison. Davison streaking down. Tries to get it across to McCarthy, but to no avail. The puck stays in behind the Antigonish net. Now it's along the boards. Nothing Antigonish with just under 5 minutes gone here in this third period. Oh, there's a big hit, but no penalty there. But that looked like he drove him right head first into the boards, but apparently not. No penalty. McIver has it for the Leafs. Back on the Leafs blue line, and then they clear it up, and it goes slowly down into the Bulldogs territory. Fitch staying on 27. Who has no doubt been the most effective player out there for the Bulldogs tonight. He's looked very impressive. Here's the Leafs going in, a shot. To no avail. That was Cody Hebb that had the chance. And now it's back down into the Leafs territory. Leafs are going to try to clear it as quickly as possible. Forsyth going to almost try to pick it up behind the Leafs net. He did, and then he gets it back to McDonald on the point, but the shot goes wide. Here come the Leafs. 3-on-2. Number 10 for the Leafs. Wilson Davison takes the shot. The Bulldogs pick it back up. Down they come. It goes wide. And this is McKenzie, I should say, for the Leafs, but he can only get in so far. Bulldogs have it. Croft makes a shot, gives up the rebound, but the Leafs are able to clear that rebound. And the face-off is going to be down in Maple Leaf territory. The Leafs coming out with it over center ice, but they don't get too far. And that's 91, McLeod. Or Justin Banks, I should say, for the Leafs. Number 12 for the Bulldogs over to 16. Penalty coming up here with Croft coming out making the save. I don't know if that was going to be a hooking penalty or no, a cross-checking penalty. And the cross-check is going to go to Cody Banks. Or Justin Banks, I should say. So that's unfortunate. And the Maple Leafs get 2 penalties on that play. So they're going to be playing 5-on-3. We'll see how they can make out here. They're going to have to try and ice this puck as much as humanly possible. But they've got to get the puck from Antigonish first. Antigonish takes a shot. It goes wide. So we'll see what those penalties are for. One was for cross-checking. There's the Leafs. They won the draw, but then they lost the puck. Chiasson has it on the point for Antigonish. Back to number 6 for the there. And the puck is cleared out. So Banks got his for hooking, and then the other Valley player got his for cross-checking. So the Leafs are playing 2 men down for the next minute and 15 here. The Valley Maple Leafs would like to thank the following sponsors for their commitment to Maple Leafs and junior hockey here in the Windsor area. Valley Auto, King's Honda in Kentville, M&M Sheet Metal, and Boyd's Auto Sales. The Maple Leafs' next home game will be here next Friday night at 7:30 against the Brookfield Elks, who are trailing East Hants tonight. Here comes number 20, Fleming, for the Bulldogs. Less than a minute to go in the Leafs, in the Bulldogs' 2-man advantage. Forsyth over to Prince. Going in, and the Bulldogs score. They couldn't cover up the puck in front of the Maple Leafs end. And that's going to be 27, who, as I said, has been playing a very good game tonight. So one person comes out, and that will leave 40 seconds on the Antigonish power play. 10:35 to go. Bulldogs up 6-0 here on the Leafs. There's McLeod. He gets it back to Caden Kurlock. Kurlock clears it all the way down, trying to kill off the last few seconds of the Bulldogs power play. Normando following Jake Kurlock into the Leafs territory. There's a shot. Croft coming up with a save. There's 5. Jack McDonald, who's always seems to be in position here tonight. Got one shot off, but then the Leafs. So that goal going, I believe they said to Will McKinnon. So the Bulldogs up 6-0. Here come the Leafs. And that's McKenzie that takes the shot. Tack makes the save for the Bulldogs. He's got a shutout so far. Here's McDermott. McDermott looking for an empty person. And a player with he can pass the puck to, which he did. Oh, couldn't control it there as the shot right in front of the Bulldogs net. That's Ray McKinnon has it for the Bulldogs. Moves it out to 16. Andrew Murray. Murray has it. Oh, nice save there by Croft. And the Leafs were quick on the rebound there. Something they haven't been a couple of times tonight. That's cost them. Here come the Maple Leafs, still trying to score their first of the night here. That's Jake Kurlock. He shoots, but the save made by Tax in the Antigonish net. .7:44 to go here in the third period. The Antigonish Bulldogs seeking their 6th win of the season here tonight. And they'll be 6-1 after tonight's game if it goes. The East Hants Penguins, so far, they were up 6-2 over Brookfield. They'll be 7-0. There's Fleming. Fleming on the point for Antigonish. Fleming's going to take the shot. Oh, I thought that was in the net. No, Croft makes the save. Makes 2 saves, as a matter of fact. And the Maple Leafs are back in the penalty box. So after going almost 40 minutes without a penalty, they've now drawn four in a row, or 4 out of 5 of the last penalties. There's a shot. Croft makes the save, but then they deflected it wide. There's Lorette. Lorette has it for the Bulldogs. Out to Grant. Back to Lorette. A minute left on their power play. There's the Bulldogs. 28. Forsyth tried to ram it home, but couldn't get control of the puck. There's Lorette had it. He shot it again. Antigonish staying in control of the puck here. Going to get it out to Jack Prince, but no luck. And the Maple Leafs finally clear it out. And Bulldogs offside there. Leafs being outshot 14-3 in this period. So the Bulldogs have really churned it up here. They scored another goal to move ahead 6-0. The Maple Leafs will just have to shake this off and try to go back at Brookfield next Friday night. They had a competitive game and a rough game with Brookfield last Saturday afternoon in Colchester County. And Croft makes another save there. With 5:56 to play here in the third period. Not a great deal happening in this game right now. And quite a few more whistles of late than we've seen all game. That's Banks that took the face-off for the Maple Leafs, but he lost it. Antigonish had control of it, but then the Leafs got control of it back, and they did clear it out for a short second. But now the Leafs whipping it out, and they've killed their penalty off. Here's Normando. Normando moving up the wing. Logan McGraw had it for the Bulldogs. Puck gets over to... Oh, look at that! Nice 2-on-1. Eichel and Goodwin. Goodwin gets the marker. So that breaks the shutout with 5:04 to go. Nick Eichel, nice, going down the left side of the Antigonish goaltender, and he got it over to Goodwin. And Nick Goodwin and Nick Eichel teaming up for that goal with 5:04 to play. So at last, the Maple Leafs are on the scoreboard. There's a shot by Fleming on Croft. And for Eichel, that would have been his second goal of the season. And for Goodwin, and with Goodwin's first point of the season. Here's McCarthy coming down for the Leafs. McCarthy streaking in. Takes a shot. Saved by Antigonish. Less than 4 minutes to go here now. There's a check of the blue line. There's the Bulldogs taking a shot. Referee had to duck there for a minute. And there he goes, a breakaway. No! And the Antigonish goaltender come out and played him. Oh, that was a good chance there, but to no avail for the Maple Leafs. Zachary Stewart has it behind the net, but now the Maple Leafs have it. A good save there. Off Lachlan Levy. And they're fighting for it. Levy fighting for it along the boards. And the puck is cleared in, and it goes for an icing. Someone getting a misconduct here. No questions asked on that one, so something was said. And that will be Noah McAmer going off for the rest of the game for the Leafs. I thought the referee said a minor in a misconduct, but we'll see here. McLeod going to serve the minor here. So the Maple Leafs will play a man short for all but 55 seconds of the last few minutes of the third period. The Bulldogs come in here. That's McGraw. McGraw shoots it around the Maple Leafs net. And the Maple Leafs pick it up here. Trying to go in on the breakaway. They do. They shoot. Chuck makes a nice save there off Davison. Davison's played an effective game tonight, but he just can't thread the needle when he's tried. He's tried to run a couple of times real hard. And the puck was all the way back down into the Antigonish end. There's 4. Jack Prince, who's seen a lot of ice time for the Bulldogs tonight. Penalty coming up here to the Maple Leafs here. And Croft covers up. So the Maple Leafs will be at least one man short for the final minute 34 here. And they'll be 2 men short for 39 seconds. Oh, he's going to get a double minor. So whatever that was for. Number 12 of the Leafs, Cody Hebbs, gets a double minor with a minute 34 to play. So getting penalties at this late stage in the game, I guess it doesn't matter too much right now with a 6-1 hockey game, but the last thing you want to see are in close hockey games. And there's Croft with another save for the Maple Leafs. There's McDonald. He has it over to there. We have the last minute to play in the third period. The Leafs now back to playing only one man down. And 5-on-4 now for Antigonish. He's trying to kill off the last 43 seconds of this penalty. Or of the game, I should say. Because there's actually 3 minutes left in the penalty. But we don't have any worries about it going into sudden death tonight. That's the dangers of taking a double minor so late in the game, especially, as I said, when it's a tight hockey game. There's Fitch with it behind the Maple Leafs net. We're down to 15 seconds now. The Leafs, or the Bulldogs, out shooting the Leafs 17-7 in the final period. And ladies and gentlemen, that's your hockey game for tonight. The Antigonish Junior Bulldogs, who improved to 6-1 on the season. They defeat the Valley Maple Leafs 6-1 here at the John Paris Junior Rink. Maple Leafs will be back in action here next Friday night, 7:30 against the Brookfield Elks. The Maple Leafs fall to 0-7. I want to thank you for watching tonight, and we bid you good night from the John Paris Junior Rink in Windsor. Thank you for watching Valley Maple Leafs hockey on the Valley Webcast. Maple Leafs Webcast.